There's a video going around, right, where this young black American kid was asking all the black women, "Can you be my Valentine?" And they all turned him down. Laughed, said he was ugly, you're ugly. They all turned him down. He went up to a female, the last female he went up to, she was either Caucasian or Spanish. She looked Spanish. He said, "Can you be my Valentine?" She smiled, said, "You gonna buy me some candy?" He said, "Yeah." She said, "Sure, I'll be a Valentine." And the video that I'm making right now is when the Passport Brothers first came out, and they went over to other countries because they was getting denied, you know, women here didn't want to date them, they was nerdy, they was heavy set, they was this, they was that, etc., etc. They went over to other countries and women accepted them. So it got to the younger brothers, that's the younger brothers from black to white, all race of, men that was black and white and Spanish, anything else that was being denied. Their parents said, "You know what? I'm going to take you to go get your passport." And these young kids got their passports, and some of them at the age of 20 and 21 went to other countries and had no problem getting women. And these women they had no problem getting was very pretty. They was wife material. Now, they was young. These women are 19, 18 years old, 20, 21. Young women that was accepting these young men from the United States of America. Now, these young men ain't rich. They just men that want to have a good relationship. And unfortunately, at a young age, they had to leave America to go to another country just to be accepted by women. And this is why I say this. You cannot get mad at men or young kids, meaning young men, that decide if the women here don't accept them because they're not 6'6", 6 pack, 12 inches, making six figures and better, but they can go to another country and get accepted by women. And these women are wife material. They cook, clean, sew, because when they're young, the parents teach the women, if you want a husband and you want to keep a husband, this is what you have to do. You got to cook, you got to clean, you got to take care of them. If you don't, another woman that does that is going to come and take your man or your husband away. So these young kids, I remember they was in at a basketball game, and it was one section of all young boys, black, white, Asian, saying, "Get your passport," and they started clapping, "Passport, passport," and the older lady that was hosting the basketball game got offended and got mad. What I'm trying to say is it's sad that these young kids have to be rejected, especially if these young kids are going to school, or not even just going to school to get a degree. A lot of them may be going to trade schools and to become something. And the women here in America is so spoiled with this money stuff. You got to look like this. You got to have. You got to look. You got to have. You got to look. You got to have. You got to have. You have to look like a certain person in order for them to talk to you, because this is sometime where their parents teach them that the women will take these young girls. I hate to bring this up. It's going to sound like I hate black women because they always talk about it, but this happens in the black community, and I've seen it where black American women teach their young black daughters, if he doesn't have this and he said he's working on that, don't date him. Go get somebody that's making six figures and this and that. And if he's a nerd, don't mess with him. Let me tell you something. Y'all keep sleeping on these nerds when it comes to fighting. Let me explain something to y'all right now. Half these nerds would tear these street dudes up. You know why they would? Because half these nerds are taking mixed martial arts. They're taking ninjutsu. They're going to boxing classes. They're going to Muay Thai classes. So a lot of these nerds, don't get it twisted. A lot of them can fight. And they know they have to take these classes because people are going to mess with them. So don't get it twisted. A lot of them, if you go to these schools, a lot of them are in these schools, MMA, Muay Thai, boxing, wrestling, All type of stuff that these young kids, nerdy wise, are taking. So don't sleep on them. So the video that just went around, I wish I had it, but it's gone. But he was going around asking all of these black women to be Valentine. Of course, he's black American, and they called him ugly. They turned him down. As soon as he asked, I think she was Spanish, she snatched them up like this. And this is why a lot of young kids in America are taking either trades or becoming IT. And if they can't get a job in America, they're going overseas and they're being accepted by the young girls over there at 20, 21, 19. Y'all young girls and y'all older women gotta stop getting mad when y'all turn us down, but somebody else from other country accepts us. Like, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think about the story I told you. Let me know if you've been through this or you know somebody that's been through this. Big Hawk, Yonkers Native Street Talk. You have a good one. I'm out.